Jeremy, your keyboard is fucking loud.
STS Guys Podcast is the best you ever seen. Go and listen weekly pop culture podcasts, they are so clean. Talking about movies, TV shows, collectibles, I mean Jeremy, Larry, Nathan Scott are the best hosts you ever seen. Batman, Spider-Man, Ninja Turtles, very cool. Just lay down, open a beer, that's the big rule. Relax every week with us, we doing it right. Interesting subjects, we don't bother you at all. Come with us, it's gonna be so cool. Okay, STS Guys Podcast #1. That's not a fool, okay, I promise you gonna have fun. Take your gun, nerds in the beach, I swear that's a big run.
What's up?
What's going on, everybody?
What's going on? What is going on?
Forget a towel.
What is going on? Welcome to this week's episode 154, the spooky edition of the STS Guys Podcast.
Spoopy.
I am Jeremy.
Hey, it's Larry.
And I'm Scott.
And we are the STS Guys, a weekly podcast where we sit around, shoot the shit, and talk about anything geeky, nerdy, and cool. What is going on this week, guys?
It's fucking Halloween!
Halloween!
Wait,
Halloween.
that's not-
This is
that's-
Halloween.
That's not the thing you're supposed to say. You're supposed to say,
know.
it's been a week.
It's been a week.
It has been a week.
It's been a week. Oh, man. So what's been going on? What happened this week, guys, other than Sean Connery dying?
Like, no, all I can say is that's 2020, man.
2020. Fuck 2020.
Fucking 2020.
Fucking 2020, guys. Geek
Together
Together Raid!
The only thing I had happen, I said I had a milkshake.
Oh, yes. We got it. Yeah. We had milkshakes.
Oh, what kind of milkshake?
It was called the Beetlejuice. So Jeremy and I and the families went out to dinner on Friday, and the yard milkshake bar happened to be just on the other side of the parking lot. For anybody who doesn't know, this is a milkshake place that comes in a mason jar. It is stacked with different random ingredients. So your jar ends and the milkshake doesn't stop at the jar. It is towering above. It is quite delicious. We went out there afterwards and got the after dinner, got the milkshake. It was great. It was very good.
Amazing. Let me say, just because I haven't posted it yet. Like I have a picture. I said I'm gonna do the lame thing of holding my phone up to the camera. Like look at that milkshake.
So that's whipped cream. That is a cookie dough.
Edible cookie dough tombstone that is sitting there. Gummy worms hanging out of this milkshake. The outside is coated in marshmallow and then rolled in Oreo crumbles. This thing was amazing. It's diabetes in a glass.
So okay, so we got to talk about this. Ed brings up this. The question: does that milkshake brings all the boys to the yard? So this place is called the Yard, and I am very ashamed to say that it took me too long to figure out why it was called the Yard. It is because the milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Yeah. So
Nice.
Well, the funny thing is, right?
It
so
is named because of that song.
This spurred an entire conversation of basically like, hey, you know what? I was this many years old when I figured out, like, hey, that's why this is called this way.
Yeah.
Like, so, like, between tollways and freeways.
Yeah, I had no. It was like I've never lived anywhere with tolls, right? So for whatever reason, I've always called them freeways. I was like, oh, like we'll get on the freeway or whatever. Until somebody actually mentioned the fact that some of the roads out here are called tollways, I was like, Wait, that's why we call them freeways, is because they're free and tollways have tolls. I was like, holy shit! Like mine was blown by a radio thing on the commercial on the radio as I was driving. I don't even remember what it was for, but the fact that they mentioned tollway and that for some reason sparked like that's why we call them freeways, because they don't have tolls on them. Lost my mind. Exactly.
Super ridiculous, but you're right. I had no idea either.
Hey, the more you know. Bow, bow, bow.
Austin's teaching us stuff.
Teaching. I am learning. I am learning about the world, things that I didn't know. But yeah, I really have to say, Jeremy, you're right. The milkshake was basically the highlight of the week. I really didn't do anything until today. So with trick-or-treating up in the air, me and all my neighbors decided we were just going to throw a block party instead. So everyone brought their candy down to the cul-de-sac at my house, and we just threw a big ass bomb party. It was great. Like, I actually very much enjoyed it. I have not had a party since COVID started. This is what I needed: interaction with adults, and being out doing things that wasn't hanging out with children, which is what I've been doing for most of my days. Like this was quite wonderful. It was neat.
That song almost writes itself.
Yeah.
Sounds like
by
a
the way,
Nickelback song.
Never say that name in front of me again, Larry. How dare you?
Look at this virus mask.
Yeah. No, don't you dare. That is banned on this podcast. There are very few topics that are no-nos. Nickelback is one of them. We don't even talk about them.
Oh, interesting. So you're saying that write an STS Guys song contest, I shouldn't get one of the people on Fiverr who will do it in the style of Nickelback?
Absolutely, you should.
I don't care about that would be actually quite funny. This is him. His name is Larry.
I can't even think of any real Nickelback songs.
Podcast.
Isn't it the this is how you remind me?
Yeah.
This is it. His name is Larry.
This is how you podcast.
Yeah. That's a surefire way to lose viewers. You are correct, Ed. But
you know what? That is something we got to do, though, right? Like I said, we discovered the amazingness. Well, just so we can let the listeners know, right? So we were talking about, the STS Guys songs and getting our own theme music. Yeah, like post podcast episode. Honestly, we should have just kept on going because we went on Fiverr after the podcast.
Oh my god!
And just went down some weird dark rabbit holes. We found some choice artists to make these theme songs.
Oh, I forgot the sound doesn't transfer. I was like, I will play some of these things, but I don't think the sound goes through. I have a challenge for things, and you're probably going to be the one because you usually win most of my challenges because for whatever reason we're on the same wavelengths with this. What if I had to say an 80s hair metal song that would best describe like to use, not the lyrics or anything, but what is a good 80s hair metal song that would be good to kind of have written then song about me it converted into? You will have to let me know because I found a person to write a Scott song on Fiverr, but I need to tell them what song to write it from.
Hey, correction. I take credit 100%.
You take okay.
You did.
Jeremy
did
find a guy, and it fits me 100% perfectly, Jeremy. So I will give you credit. You did find it. So I need some suggestions about what a good starting point is, and we'll have a Scott from the STS Guys like intro song, like I'm in the WWE coming out.
Nice. So Ed says
nothing. See, there you go. Yeah,
nothing but a good time.
Nothing but a good time. I don't even have to change the lyrics.
So the first thing I thought of was the Cherry Pie song. Is that by Warrant? Because
Warrant,
Cherry Pie kind of rhymes with STS Guys.
Yeah,
like you could make it work.
And STS Guy. Yeah,
it kind of works.
Drinks that scotch and gets real high.
This thing writes itself.
So damn funny, bring a tear to your eye. He's an STS guy. All right. Okay, we got it.
About it.
Warrant, Cherry Pie. Done. Larry, I don't need to give it out to anybody. Poison was a good one, but Larry brought in the fire. All right.
Yeah, so sometime in the future we will have intro music for each of us.
So we need one time in the future, we're just going to go back and do that. We're just going to go back on Fiverr, and we're going to listen to these people's demos, and we'll figure out a way so I can broadcast it through this thing. And we're going to do a Fiverr episode where we get to judge and make fun of people on Fiverr. I think that's a great idea.
That can be part of the reveal, like when we get our songs. So because we still haven't even told Nate about this. Nate's out again this week because he's cooler than us and actually had Halloween plans.
Nate has a thing called a life.
Halloween plans.
Well, it's 8:00 there too in Arizona, so it's a little bit later. We're all like Scott went outside, but you're back inside now.
I was out from 4 till 9:30, and then was like, I gotta go in to start our show.
So we have to tell Nate the plan and make sure he understands. So we might have a special guest coming up in like 2 weeks. So like sometime around Thanksgiving, sometime in November, we'll knock out this Fiverr episode. The Fiverr episode. The
Fiverr episode. I like it.
It's gonna be great. If you didn't, I guess. Go ahead. I was gonna say if you didn't. Oh, I was going to say, if you didn't, I know we just played the intro song, the STS Guys rap. It's on YouTube now, too. So you can watch it as many times as you want.
Yeah.
Listen to it as many times
too. It's racked up views.
Who doesn't want to listen to the STS Guys rap written by a Fiverr guy?
Who knew that one of the most views videos we have is going to be just a rap about us?
Hey, I just want to say, just because we have our Dublin, Ireland base over there. Like I said, #1 podcast rap song in Dublin right now. I guarantee that.
Yeah, probably.
Nice. Speaking of that segue,
so you know what else? You know what else is amazing? Games.
Ooh. But so, Larry, did you have anything going on this week? You never really mentioned anything.
No, I did not. Not even a milkshake. It was an extremely boring week. And even Halloween was lame. Ian went out and trick-or-treated by himself, and he was back in like 30 minutes and said it was lame.
Oh.
I should have went to Scott's house.
So, can I tell you, there was an ingenious, I'm going to call it candy delivery in my neighborhood. I want to talk about this before we get into the game. I'm going to ruin that segue for bingo.
Bingo!
So... one of the people in my neighborhood had this great thing where they put up a sign, like, there's a stake with like poster board or whatever, but they attached one of those little like Wi-Fi Bluetooth doorbells onto this little sign. And they put it by the sidewalk. So when you go and you come up, you don't go up to their house, you push this little doorbell on the sidewalk. And these people would come out of their house, and they had done this thing where they baked these 2 pulleys and a thing of like cable, and they had a basket on a pulley. So they put the candy in this basket, and they would like pull the pulley, and it would wheel across Goonies style to the kids, and they would take the candy out of the basket.
That's really cool.
So here's the thing. So I got 2 things for that. It's really cool and ingenious. Like I said, just like I said, if it was that. But if they were doing it because they said it because of everything that's going on, I'm like,
it's a little overkill. It was a little overkill. It was actually quite clever, but yeah, it was definitely overkill for sure.
I bet they were just doing it because they could.
Right.
I would hope. Because people are making memes and jokes about 6 feet away and all that stuff. So I hope that they were just doing it to prove
several people had built where they just took a bunch of PVC pipe.
Yeah.
And made where they just dropped it down the pipe and like a candy chute for children. Yeah. This was at least somebody was like, I'm going to do something clever with this. The use of the doorbell was best because then they didn't have to sit inside with the candy chute or sit outside. They could just be in their house and just answer the bell.
It's pretty crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
Yeah. All right.
Not as crazy as games.
Games. Jeremy wants to get to this game.
Bringing it back.
Oh, bringing it back. So, all right. So
right.
I'm gonna let me pull this up here.
So
didn't we do a game Didn't we do a game on our very first Halloween episode?
We did. It was trivia about the movie Thanksgiving.
Oh,
which, by the way, even to this day, whenever me and my wife talk about Thanksgiving, we always do the line "gobble gobble, motherfucker." From that movie.
Stuffed.
I forgot about that movie.
Oh my god, it's classic.
Thanksgiving is classic. Like I said,
how many other Thanksgiving themed horror movies really are there?
None. How many Well, there's a couple of Thanksgiving movies, but they're not good.
No.
Right? Yeah. Like they're like going to the airport to see family.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh. We're looking at you, Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
All right.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, right?
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Yeah.
So we have here, like I said, the STS Guys, not Jeopardy. So
with not Jeopardy, with a Final Jeopardy.
With a Final Jeopardy, but it's not Jeopardy.
It's not Jeopardy,
and we have some amazing categories, right? Okay. So we have spooky, we have not spooky, we have drinking, we have don't choose, which has some real gold in there, if I don't say so myself, and then we have STS Guys. So not Jeopardy plays exactly like real Jeopardy, but with, like I said, there's some twists in there.
Okay.
So I said it's Scott versus Larry for not Jeopardy.
Bum, bum, bum.
Are you guys ready to play not Jeopardy?
Well, how are we buzzing in? Are we just going to go back and forth? Like, what's the rules here?
I didn't think that far ahead.
Back and forth sounds.
Well, let's do back and forth.
All right, let's
so to determine who goes first.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors.
All right.
Go.
It's gonna be hard.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Nope.
1, 2, 3, shoot. What is that?
Paper.
What is that?
I did paper too.
This way because it's rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Yeah.
Anyway.
I did paper too.
You don't paper this way because all the other ones are this way. You have a disadvantage if you do it this way because
paper is horizontal. So, whatever. Yeah. There's a delay.
Flat.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Right. All right. 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Take it. Scissors.
All right.
I got scissors, and I got my horizontal paper.
Yeah. There you go. Spooky 400.
Spooky 400. Are you ready for this?
I guess.
What is the top grossing horror movie of all time? 5 seconds. 4.
It.
3. What? What did you say?
It.
It's 2017 with $700,381,748.
Woo!
Well done. Are you keeping track of the score?
Yeah, I'm keeping track of the score.
Okay, thank you.
That didn't go away.
It's because it's Google Slides version of this. So I have a list of
okay.
Of things.
Oh shit! I think I have to get a pen and paper to know which ones I did.
Yeah, I don't have anything right here.
Oh, yeah,
it's okay.
Let me see.
We got this. You did Spooky 400, right?
It's Spooky 400. Yeah. So let's just go.
I got this.
Let's keep going.
How about not Spooky 100?
Not Spooky 100. What type of animal is Arthur?
Aardvark.
That is correct.
Yes.
It's Arthur, the aardvark.
Arthur the aardvark.
And like I said, just fun fact about how you spell aardvark. I said Arthur spells aardvark. I said in his famous episode when he's basically king of the school with the spelling bee when he has to spell aardvark.
That is like the first thing I thought of too. I think Andrew's right. This just became an Arthur podcast. Bingo square.
Bingo square. Yeah, that sucks that they don't change color. I'm sorry about that.
No, that's all right.
I did not touch that before.
Just go in order. Scott, go in order. That way we'll remember where we're at.
Okay. Well,
you don't have to, but
absolutely. All right. Screw it. All right. Not Spooky for 200. Let's clear out not Spooky.
Not Spooky for 200. Do you like cartoons?
Yes.
Sing the intro from your favorite cartoon.
Okay. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Razors, there's airplanes. It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales. Woo! There you go.
All right.
Well done.
Well done. I said that deserves some points.
200.
All right, Larry,
points.
over to you.
All right. I'm going to mix it up and let's find out what this don't choose thing is. So don't choose for 100. I'm a little scared after you just made you sing. I don't. So this says,
Larry, I'm just a
told you not to
drunk
choose
do
this.
these things.
All right. So I told you not to choose this. So you lose 500. So Larry, now you're in. I said now you're in the red. And now you have to bark like a dog.
Woof woof.
Oh no,
That's not
I
a
am
dog
expecting
bark.
that.
That is how I bark like a dog.
Come on, bark like a dog.
I need real dog barks.
I got a woof woof, and that's about it.
Come on.
Do I lose another 500 points for
Yes.
not barking like a dog? That's devastating. My kids are sleeping. I've got a woof woof. That's about it.
You can quiet bark.
That's all I got. I don't even know.
You started to. Do not stop it now.
Come on.
The pressure. Arf. I can't bark.
You go.
Arf arf. Like that is the best I can do right now. Your dogs are
Gobble,
barking.
motherfucker.
All right, Scott.
Yeah, so I'm not doing that again. Let's do spooky for 100.
Spooky for 100. What is the name of the killer in Friday the 13th?
Pamela Voorhees.
Boom! Pamela Voorhees for 100.
Nice.
Shablamo.
I didn't know that.
That was a tricky one because Jason doesn't show up until the second one.
Exactly.
I didn't know that. I would have got that wrong.
All right, Larry, over to you.
Let's go not spooky for 300.
Name 3 Kevin Bacon movies.
Hollow Man, Footloose. I don't know. I did good to get 2.
You need the third one.
Yeah, I know. I got nothing.
Tremors.
No,
Tremors. Oh yeah, Tremors.
Tremors. What was that? What was that? R.I.P.D.
Yeah, R.I.P.D. Stir of Echoes, River Wild, or anything that's on IMDb. Larry, you still get the points.
All right, thank you.
All right, Scott.
All right, I'm on a roll with these spooky ones, so let's go spooky 300.
Spooky 300. How many dads is Freddy Krueger rumored to have?
3. I don't know.
Is 3 your final answer?
3 is my final answer.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
Correct answer is 1,000 because he's the bastard son of 1,000 maniacs.
Oh.
So if you remember from my personal favorite episode, Friday the 13th, so Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, The Dream Warriors, I said his mom, I said Amanda Kruger, the nun, gets locked in the insane asylum and gets boinked by 1,000 people in the insane asylum. And that's where Freddy Krueger came from.
That is just sickening.
Fun fact.
I need a softball. How about STS Guys for 100?
Oh,
safety dance.
Like you can dance if you want to.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with STS Guys?
Dude, back in the day.
Here's the lyrics so you can.
Oh, you used to do it. Okay, thank you.
There you go.
This is going to be as good as my bark. We can dance if we want to. We can leave your friends behind because your friends don't dance.
And if they don't dance, well, they ain't no friends of mine.
Friends of mine.
Say,
are we still going?
We can go.
We're still going.
To a place where they will never find, and we can act like we come from out of this world, leave the real one far behind. Whew, I wouldn't have got much of that song without the lyrics. So
that's
thank
epic.
You.
So, that is epic. Fully deserved.
Yeah, Scott used to sing that, right?
Also, Jeremy's wife absolutely despises that song because of me.
It's true.
Fair.
True statement. All right.
We used to work at the same building, and I would torment her with it.
Oh yeah.
Choose.
All right. So, okay, let's go. I'm gonna roll the dice here. I went don't choose 500.
All right. Ooh.
Are we in a simulation?
All signs point to yes.
Give a 2-minute argument justifying your response.
All right, let's go. Do you really think that I can't do this? All right, let's go. All right, so first off, look at how fucked up shit just got with the little COVID thing. Like that cannot be any sort of coincidence. Like that was something fed into a machine to say like, let's feed this through and get this worst case possible situation. Second of all, we're going Descartes here with this one. That I think, therefore I am. You can only really be sure about your own mental, like your own consciousness here. So we don't know how do we interact with anybody else, and if that is actually done in real life or via a VR like interaction. I say with all the shit going downhill that we have to be in some sort of simulation where they're trying to test out what is the worst possible outcome that could happen for anything and see what goes on. At some point, it's going to reset. It's going Matrix style. We're going back to the beginning where everything's back in 1997, shiny, brand new.
You still have 45 seconds.
Well, then let's. All right. All right.
I didn't know you were timing him.
Yeah, you actually got me 2 minutes. All right.
It felt like 2 minutes.
Let's talk weird fucking animals then. Like look at the pangolin. Look at bird. Like. Birds. Like birds. Like the fact that these things fly around, they watch you, they stare you down. I don't trust them. That's the AI system monitoring you as you're walking through the simulation. That's how they're tracking you. They're not agents. They're birds flying in the fucking sky. Pigeons.
Have you ever seen a baby pigeon? Nope.
No, never seen a baby pigeon. I had a pigeon in my fence, and it went from an egg to full grown. Like that, like no, like birds are how they're watching us. Like people always say, "Oh, birds are government spies." They're not government spies. There's how the machine stares you down and tracks your progress throughout the simulation.
Well done.
All right. Well
Take
done.
your 500 points.
Right, so just real quick to give an update on the score.
Oh yes, please. Yeah.
So we have Scott at 1,200 points. We have Larry at 0 because he had a minus 500 and then plus basically 100 plus 300 plus 100. So he is at 0.
My way back.
Hey, okay. Like I said, this don't let that discourage you. Well, if I've seen anything, I've seen you bounce back.
Yeah, the big points are still up on the board. So.
Yeah,
exactly.
There's a couple good ones up there. So Larry, you're up to choose.
I'm going to regret this. Drinking for 100.
What are you drinking?
Oh, I have half a bottle of Gatorade.
Great, now chug it.
Oh God! I should have went to half a bottle of water because half the bottle of water is empty.
Let's see if he's doing it. He's got it.
He's got it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure how long that's been there.
100 points. Well,
so what? You weren't actually drinking the Gatorade then?
No, I didn't get a drink tonight. I didn't even get a bottle of water. I have half a bottle of water and half a bottle of Gatorade that's been here for I don't know how long. Yeah.
All right.
Tasty.
All right. Let's see here.
What do you got?
Let's go. I like that one. Let's go drinking 200.
What is the official spirit of the U.S.?
Like name brand or just type?
Just type.
I'm going to say bourbon, but I might be wrong.
Correct answer is bourbon.
Oh! Pulled that one out the ass.
Well done.
Well done. All right, Larry, you're up.
Did we do not spooky for 300?
Yes.
Yeah, we did. Okay, so not spooky 400.
Spider-Man 300 introduced what iconic villain / anti-hero?
Oh, come on.
Is it Venom?
Correct answer is Venom. Look, see, crawling back those points.
Nice.
Those
that
points. You can drink you can drink Gatorade and name comic characters.
And I know a couple Spider-Man comic
those
numbers.
electrolytes helped.
Those qualities go far, my friend. Quite far. Come on, look at this. Don't you want to choose more in this don't choose category?
Okay. I had to argue why we were gonna keep. No. I'm gonna go spooky 500 because I think that clears out spooky.
Yeah. Move it, stupid.
No, that's 100. I want 500.
Oh, it's because the thing's in the way.
The stupid thing's in the way.
That's dumb. Oh, there you go. Maybe. Nope. Technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Name 2 horror movies that have Matt Lillard.
All right, Scream.
That's one.
And 13 Ghosts.
Boom!
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo
Scooby-Doo
also
doesn't count.
It has to count, but yeah, Scream and 13 Ghosts are the true official horror movies.
Well done.
The true official. Very good form.
I wouldn't have gotten that. Let's go.
13 Ghosts had a lot of promise, and it turned out really bad.
I liked it.
It was okay, but it was like the premise is awesome, but then it just goes crapping out. Okay, Larry, you're up.
Let's go STS Guys for 200.
What episode was the original Arthur podcast?
Crap. Like,
do you have your STS Guys poster anywhere nearby? The answer is on there.
I do not.
It is sub 100.
Yeah. It's like 55.
Boom! 55.
Oh,
Yes.
Good shot.
Good shot.
Show.
Wow.
Good show.
Whew.
All right, Scott, you're up.
All right, so Spooky's out, right?
Spooky is done.
Okay.
No. Spooky's not done.
Is there 400?
I think there's 200 left.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll do this one. So I'll do 200 because I'll do Spooky. That would be Ed Gein. The real life killer inspiration for the real life killer for the inspiration for Texas Chainsaw Massacre was Ed Gein.
All right.
Dude made things out of human skin.
All right. So quick point update. We have Scott at 2,100, Larry at 700 points. All right, Larry.
Oh, well, let's do STS Guys for 300.
Name the packages available at Frisky Britches.
This is a good one. Kitty, Cougar. Oh my God. Kitten.
All right. Now, what is in each of them?
Oh.
Kitty is 2 cheekies?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, that's the kitten. The kitten is 2 cheekies.
Oh, kitten.
Kitten's 2 cheekies.
So, yeah, okay. That's what I meant, though.
Yeah.
So, kitten, cougar. What was the other one? Was it I don't know.
The kitty.
I'm gonna give it to you. So the kitten had 2 cheekies.
So
the kitty,
the kitty had 1 cheeky, 1 thong.
Yeah, okay.
The cougar had 2 thongs.
2 thongs.
Code
FBSTS. Still working.
Still valid, by the way.
Still valid. Check it every now and then.
I'm glad they're still around. All right. Thank you for the freebie points.
Yeah. You name the categories. Name the categories. That's what's important. All right, Scott, you're on the board. Go ahead.
All right. Let's do drinking 300.
How many gallons is 1 buttload?
Oh.
And you should know this because we discussed this at length.
It's oh man, I cannot remember now. 30 something, but it might be more. Is it? What is it? I'm going to get this wrong.
130 gallons.
I knew 30 was in there, but I couldn't remember the thing. Yeah. So yeah, a buttload is an actual unit of measure. Yeah, 130 gallons.
Or 108 imperial gallons.
Which I don't know the difference on that one.
Which is 130 gallons.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Larry,
where are we on Don't Choose? 300, I think.
We have 3, 4, and 2.
Yeah. Oh. Whatever the lowest Don't Choose is.
I think it's 3.
I think it's 3 too.
Are you ready?
You can click on 2. Yeah.
Are you ready for 3?
I'm ready for 3. Maybe.
So,
I'm watching you.
I'm watching you. You get 300 just by naming what this picture is once it comes up.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Are you ready?
No. Yes. Oh, that's is it Popaholic?
That is Popaholic.
YouTuber Popaholic with her husband that I don't Funkaholic.
Her husband.
Yeah, that's pretty close. Yeah, and her husband with the Jason mask.
It's Halloween.
That is amazing. Yeah. I haven't watched one of her videos in a long time. Yeah, Funkaholic. That's right.
Hey, shout out to Funkaholic. She was live right before where I grabbed the screen grab.
Well done.
So there you go. All right.
Throwback.
Okay. Let's do STS Guys for 400.
Name 2 items in the eBay mystery box.
So there was the night vision goggle that didn't work, and a naked Barbie, and a weird smelling candle.
Naked Barbie, playing cards, candle.
Yeah,
yes.
The weird smelling candle. Because I was like, hey, Larry, I'll take those night vision goggles. And he brought them into work and they smelled absolutely awful.
Right. I think I gave you the fair warning. I'm like, they don't smell
I was
good.
like, dude, I'll be fine. And I had to throw them away because they stunk. You couldn't put them up to your face because you start to just smell the candle while you're trying to look through the night vision scope.
It was so bad.
All right.
I'll do STS Guys I'll do the last STS Guys for 500.
Should we do a giveaway?
What? Of course we should. We have a giveaway right now, but yes, we should do a giveaway. Why not?
All right.
Do I have to give away something? Oh.
Pick a question.
Oh.
And
you mean
so think of a random question, and the first audience member to answer it gets a prize.
Why? So, can it be a question we already asked?
It can be a question that it can be any question that you decide. I said you get the points, and then I said, well,
okay, all right. So I will first person in the chat who can tell us which episode of the STS Guys podcast was the first Arthur episode. Like, were you paying attention? Like 10 minutes ago. Go.
Do 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 do.
Ed, congratulations. Well, you picked episode number 55. So Ed,
well done.
Said we will send you something. I said in the mail.
Well
I don't know what the prize is yet because I just invented this game.
Mystery prize.
It's a mystery prize.
But it'll be something cool.
It will be something.
It'll be something.
It'll be
well done, Ed. I knew you were paying attention. At least I thought you were.
All right. So
what do we got?
Let's do drinking 400.
Unscramble this phrase.
I'm not that drunk.
Correct answer.
Nice. Well done, Scott. I wouldn't have got it because the I and I'm looks like an L to me. So I'm like, what is ML? Well,
My Little Pony.
Yeah. And I'm like, what?
Quick point update. 1800 to 2900. Larry has been closing the gap.
There's been closing the gap, but there's not that much left.
But there's Final Jeopardy or Final Not Jeopardy.
Not.
I don't know what we have left. Do we have Not Spooky for 500?
I think so.
What is the shortest movie in the MCU?
Why is the first thing that comes to mind Ant-Man? But that's probably just because he's little. I'm gonna stick with Ant-Man. Ant-Man 1.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Oh, you should have chosen a movie that you like.
I do like
Guardian.
Ant-Man one.
It's Guardian.
Oh, is it good? Dark
Oh
World,
yeah, you are
though,
the only one that likes Thor:
The Dark
World.
World, which I put the Dark World for some reason.
The Dark World.
They're both clocking in at 112 minutes. So
That's crazy.
Those two are the shortest.
I did not know that. Obviously.
All right, so spooky and not spooky, I think, are closed out.
I think there's a not spooky left. Oh shit. Okay, I thought that there was.
Nope.
So
Okay,
I think we have a drinking left.
Drinking 500 is the last one for the drinking. So let's do drinking 500.
Okay, drinking 500. Name the two famous vodkas that are distilled here in Austin.
Deep Eddy. Oh man, why am I drawing the other one? Oh, Tito's.
Oh yeah.
Tito's and Deep Eddy.
Nice. Well done, Scott.
Took me a second to figure that one out.
I forgot that. Yeah, I wouldn't have got Deep Eddies, but Tito's I did know.
There's literally a pool downtown called Deep Eddy Pool. But
Oh,
Jerry, where is? So you bring up Austin. So where is Austin?
I think he's talking Austin, Texas.
Oh,
I just wanted to hit the button.
I know.
all right. So I think our questions are between the STS guys and Don't Choose still.
Yeah. And I think STS Guys 400 is still available.
Yeah.
And 4 and 3 for Don't Choose, if I'm
right.
tracking correctly.
I'm gonna let's double check let's go with STS 400 then. We'll save Don't
we
Choose.
already did that one.
No. All right. So Don't Choose 300.
Oh no.
Weird. I Don't Choose 400.
400. That's probably the last one then, right?
Name 3 Keanu Reeves characters.
Oh God.
I'll give you.
Neo, Johnny Mnemonic,
Okay.
Okay.
and I'm not gonna say Bill and Ted because I don't know which one he was.
Yeah.
Still,
Bang bang.
God.
Bang 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 bang.
Oh,
trying to give you a hit.
John Wick. Thank
There
you.
you go.
John Wick. Yeah.
All right.
Because
The fact that you
There's
got
a-
John Wick.
So,
off
acceptable
of Bang,
answers
Bang,
would have
Bang.
been Neo, John Wick, Johnny Utah.
Johnny
I said
Utah, man. I thought
Yes.
when you went Johnny Mnemonic, I thought you were going
Ted
Johnny Utah.
Theodore Logan.
I was.
Ted Theodore Logan and Johnny Mnemonic.
Did you think Johnny Mnemonic was the guy from Point Break, or did you know?
No. So I was thinking Point Break, right? I totally was. But then as I was saying Johnny, I'm like, oh God, what's his last name? And I, for some reason, pulled Mnemonic out of somewhere. And yeah, I can't remember which one is Bill and Ted from Bill and Ted. So I knew I didn't want to touch that one. Wow. And yeah, John Wick was the first one I thought of.
At least,
But
if
then
you,
I
if you guys,
lost it.
if you guys want a real good time, go watch about the Bill. There's an interview with Keanu Reeves where some guy messes it up. In an interview with Keanu Reeves, and is talking about his role as Bill.
Nice.
Bill.
It's like,
Bill.
I wasn't-
Bill.
Bill.
Okay.
Bill.
Now,
All right, so I think we're at
will
Final
never forget it.
Jeopardy. I think we're at Final Jeopardy. I believe we are.
No, I think there's some STS guys questions left. I'm pretty sure there is.
Okay, well let's go. Let's
Or
go
there,
through.
here.
Click through it and whatever you find.
Oh, here. No.
Okay,
So, there's another one.
do 200. Okay, I'll take
200. I said, whose
Okay.
question was this?
this. This is mine.
yours, Scott,
This is for me.
Yeah.
I think this is the last
Chose
one.
another one. Big mistake.
Okay.
Make a wager. Challenge an opponent to rock, paper, scissors. Winner gets the category and the wager value.
So wait,
So
when
you
it
can
gets,
technically bet Larry all 1,800 of his points. And if he loses at rock, paper, scissors, you get the 1,800 points plus the 200. Or if you lose, that means he gets 1,800 of your points and the category.
okay.
That's like a Joey from Four Dorksman curveball, like game
Yeah, it is.
changer.
That is a
right
good
there.
one. All right.
So what do you want to do?
Scott?
So all right. So we're gonna do this fun. We're going to do it 500 points. Okay?
All right.
We're putting up 500 points. But I'm not doing rock, paper, scissors. Because I want to do this. Jeremy, I want you to pick a number between 1 and 20.
Okay.
Larry, you pick a number, and I'll pick a number, and we'll see who gets it for 500 points. That's what I want to do.
I've already typed it, so there's of what my number is.
Okay,
so I'll flash it on the screen as soon as it's there. So,
all right. So Larry, do you know any? 6.
I'm guessing 5.
17.
I win, baby.
Well done.
So Larry goes down.
I'm
500 points.
500 of Larry's points.
And then Scott goes up 700 because he gets 500 Larry's points plus 200 from the category.
I'm not lucky in anything except for traps in games on podcasts.
I mean, you did Prices Right me and had me go first and just went one higher, but that's okay.
Again, why do you think I went with that and not the 33% chance of rock, paper,
However,
scissors?
I said, does Scott really get the points? Because if I'm reading the question right, it wasn't pick a number; it was rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
If my eyes don't deceive me,
I am changing the game. We have given way too many.
There is no change in the game. You are not the game master. I am the game master.
I'm drunk.
So by default, Larry gets 700 points.
Yes. Nice. Thanks, Jeremy. Thanks, Scott. I was kind of hoping Scott would do this vertical paper.
When it comes to Final Jeopardy, I'm just going to bet it all anyway.
Samesies.
All right. So with that curveball, Larry is now at 2,500 points. Nice. Scott is at 3,400 points. Final Jeopardy is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
But we still have some STS Guys questions left.
Okay, well
find
the one because we don't know which one.
Oh no, that was already done. Oh shit!
Don't break it.
Present.
I mean, well, it's got the answers right, so you could just scroll through it. It's okay.
Present. What the fuck? Come on.
Yeah. Technical difficulties.
There we go. Did that one. Did that one.
I think we did them all.
One. Yeah, I think
it's Final Jeopardy time.
It is Final Jeopardy time.
All right, Final Jeopardy.
Did we choose all these?
We did.
Just because I want to look at
it. It's funny because Scott said something about ingenious earlier too, which made me remember the ingeniuses. Those guys. Wrong. Oh, did you? So totally not podcast related, but whatever. So Ingeniuses is a YouTube channel. I was following them on like one of my other non-main YouTube accounts that I happened to log into for the first time.
You can say it, one of our troll accounts.
Yeah, I was following them on a troll account. And I was still subscribed to them. And the girl from Ingeniuses was walking away because she got a job and she couldn't be part of the YouTube channel anymore because it wasn't professional enough. I thought that was funny. I wonder what her job is. Yeah. I feel like she's just over exaggerating. But she couldn't have a YouTube channel because of her new job.
Hey, you know what?
Anyway.
Sometimes so you can't always have a successful YouTube career and a job at McDonald's at the same time.
Exactly, right?
All right. Final Jeopardy.
Let's just get to this final goddamn Jeopardy.
Dun, dun.
Say 3 quotes from Things Killing. All right,
Scott won.
So we got. Who wants to wager?
I'm wagering all my points.
Yes. You're gonna wager all your points.
Wait, 100% wagering all my points.
So I think we were supposed to wager before we saw the question, but I was going to do 2,000 out of my 2,500 just to save something in case Scott got it wrong. But so that's So you can put me down for 2,000.
All right, go for it, Scott. Name me 3 quotes.
I said one earlier. I actually said one earlier. Gobble gobble, motherfucker. You just got stuffed We already went through those. Let's do the first line we hear the turkey say, "Nice tits, bitch."
Larry,
well done, Scott.
Can you name 3 quotes?
No, I wouldn't even got those 3. So, well done, Scott. I will give you the points.
Scott is the game winner.
And you can also do the one where he gets pissed on, where the dog pees on the turkey, and he's like, "Oh fuck, I'm pissed."
I hope you guys enjoyed the game.
I had a blast doing this.
Well done, Jeremy. That was a good game. We should do another one sometime.
Yeah, these are fun. I love games.
Honestly,
the games on the podcast are so fun.
My favorite part was the Funkaholic. Like I said, getting that cut in there. I'm like, because I'm like, the throwback to our old podcasting days, our old YouTube unboxing days when we were on unboxing channel.
Yeah,
I watched quite a few of her live streams. She live streamed like every day.
Yeah, she went away for a while, but she's back. She is back,
baby.
She is back.
Funko popping it up.
I wonder what the FTB clan's doing.
Good old FTB clan. For people who don't like, we should have actually recorded a lot of that, but we had back in the day.
Hey, I'm just saying. Look at this. Look at this.
We used to troll people. That's all I had to say. That was part of our online shtick that we did back before we had the podcast.
Oh.
Good old Funkaholic. All right. So I am going to go continue to drink and then gorge myself on my child's candy that she has hopefully left unattended.
I assume she's asleep. It's almost 11 o'clock.
Oh, dude, no. She's all hopped up on Mountain Dew and candy. She ain't going to bed.
So here's the question, though. So at midnight, like I said, is it actually really midnight?
Yeah, because isn't it like 2 a.m.?
Yeah, so I say the official turnover is at 2 a.m., I think, because people had that fucking fundamental time change question. We're like, it's not actually midnight. So I think they said it's actually at 2 a.m. It changes over and it just jumps to 3, right?
Well, this time it
it goes back. 2 a.m. becomes 1 o'clock.
2:59 just becomes 2 o'clock again.
Yeah.
Like
we reset
2 a.m.
There's a glitch in the Matrix.
There is a glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah. Whatever.
So here's the thing is, why the fuck do we even have daylight savings time anymore? Like, we're grown-ass adults. We can figure out what the time is.
I learned from our friend Ryan, Asian Tony Stark, that they don't have it in Hawaii either. It's like Hawaii and Arizona.
Hawaii, Arizona are the only two, I think, official states that don't do it. There's certain areas that don't, but I think the only two state charters that don't.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I did see somebody like Facebook community post or something where they're like reminding people, don't forget Sunday's daylight savings time, and people were like, well, they tried to do away with it, like in Texas, but like I don't think people know how to do away with it. Like, how would you even start?
You just leave it at non-daylight savings time. Whenever it's at standard time, you just say, okay, from now on, this is the time. So we don't change.
So, because here's the thing, right? It has, like I said, to Larry's point, right? I said, if it doesn't change everywhere, it's incredibly difficult to change. Like, so for example, if you're setting your time in Windows, right? So like I said, there's there's Pacific Standard Time, then there's Arizona time. Yeah. So I said, unless basically the next iteration of Windows, like I said, has an update where it's like in like Texas votes against, like I said, daylight savings time, there has to be a Texas time. There has to be, like I said, all these individual state times until everybody basically says.
I would actually hope that Windows is smart enough to push an update to be like, hey, new laws in the US affecting millions of people. Let's go ahead and push an update out.
It's Windows.
I'm not saying it's going to happen right away, but I'm assuming it's going to go on.
You'd think that they would be able to add that. That should be an easy add.
At least it's not Apple. They'd charge you to have it updated.
It'd have to be, made out of aluminium.
Aluminium. It's now made out of aluminium.
It's now way less time than it was before.
Yeah.
1/24th less time.
Isn't the European Union getting rid of like daylight savings time though? Like they're forcing all the people, if you're part of the EU, to like lock into one. I may be wrong, but
that might be a big step for parts of the US or all the US to do it too. That's good. Maybe we'll see the end of daylight savings time within our lifetime.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be an old man, but I'll be happy.
Hey, you'll be an old man. But
I won't even care.
Oh, I guess it was supposed to happen this year. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
So European Union was supposed to happen this year. I don't know if it actually went through because of COVID, but yeah, if you're part of the European Union, you lock into summertime or wintertime for your time zone, and then that's it. You don't change ever after that.
Another thing COVID ruined.
Fucking COVID.
2020, man.
To do a practice designed to save candles. Fuck COVID. Yeah, nothing to say.
One good thing about 2020 is you can still go to shumistore.com and buy Funko Pops. That's right. Shumi's got that mid-box guarantee, and if you enter code STS Guys, you're going to save 10%. You can get those awesome Luchador Marvel Funko Pops, because those are a thing now. And then if you Funko, they're grabbing at straws, man. Like they don't. It's interesting. Do you see those blacklight pops? Yeah. There's more blacklight pops. I think I'm gonna cancel. I have the Marvel ones, the original ones, on pre-order at like Target back order or something. I think I'm just gonna cancel them. I'm tapping out. I don't need those anymore. If there's gonna be that many blacklight pops. Anyway, that's another day.
Surprise! Naming their kid COVID. I'm guessing 2021. There's going to be some COVID babies because that's when they were conceived. We got to wait till the COVID babies are born, and then they might get some COVID names.
At least like a middle name. You know what? I'm surprised. No one's named. Oh yeah. I'm surprised no one's named their kid Animated Apparel Company, because that's my favorite place to get t-shirts. Go to animatedapparelcompany.com, enter code STS Guys, you're going to save 10%, and you're going to get free shipping. Animated Apparel Company. It's the best.
It's the best. And if you like following podcasts and you like podcasts, Larry, read your list.
If you like podcasts, I've got a list. You should check out Talkin' Pops, who's live on Twitch right now. Pop Collectors Alliance, because those guys are awesome. Tyler G Show, Toy Photocast, 4 Dorksmen, Geek Together. Thanks again for that Geek Together raid. Secondary Heroes, Average Nerd Podcast, Movie Retakes, Toy Rewind Podcast, 3 beers and a mic. And one day, Scott and I are going to get back into a good routine, and we're going to do the Totally Rad Movie Podcast consistently. It's just not this week.
We have all those movies Ed sent us. We need to watch them and do the shows. So it'll happen. It's going to happen soon. We've just been. I meant to bring you the stuff Ed sent to you the other day when we went to lunch, but I forgot. So if we go to lunch next week, I'll have to bring it because I've got that. I found those goat versus fish patches and stuff. Like I've got stuff for you guys. I just have to remember to.
We are going to lunch because we're going to have the most epic lunch ever.
The burgers with grilled cheese sandwiches for buns.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. For the low price of $14. That's a really good deal. It's like 3 sandwiches in one.
Especially once you see this burger. This burger is pretty big.
Nice.
Like I said, I was telling Scott, I said, you feel really guilty after eating it.
I won't.
No.
But yeah, bacon grilled cheese sandwich buns. You can't beat it.
Yeah. That sounds amazing. Ed mentions that we should totally shout out Nerdy Curious too, because they do awesome stuff. They were live on Twitch earlier today. Because everybody's on Twitch.
Everybody.
I followed Jason Mewes on Twitch. He does a lot of live streams.
He does. He likes Fortnite.
A lot.
Yeah. He's been playing like Among Us and stuff too, like all the trendy games.
We haven't figured out the popular games to play yet.
We're
not good at game streaming.
Yeah, it's not a thing. There is a Splatfest this weekend though.
Oh, of course there is. There's always this good Splatfest.
I knew you guys would be excited about that.
I'm so excited for the Splatfest.
Yeah.
Well, splat all over here.
Sponsored by Pornhub. All right, let's move on. With that, close it out, Jeremy. Jesus.
All right. So for this episode 154 of the STS Guys, I've been Jeremy.
Hey, it's Larry.
I'm Scott.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Happy
Scott,
Halloween.
take us out with the rap.
Spooky, spooky.
Spooky.
Spooky. All right, here comes rap going in.
STS Guys Podcast is the best you ever seen. Go and listen weekly pop culture podcasts, they are so clean. Talking about movies, TV shows, collectibles, I mean Jeremy, Larry, Nathan Scott are the best hosts you ever seen. Batman, Spider-Man, Ninja Turtles, very cool. Just lay down, open a beer, that's the big rule. Relax every week with us, we doing it right. Interesting subjects, we don't bother you at all. Come with us, it's gonna be so cool. Okay, STS Guys Podcast number 1. That's not a fool, okay, I promise you gonna have fun. Take your gun, nerds in the beach, I swear that's a big run.
A dingo ate my baby.